Hey, what's up everybody? I'm doing a little video to kind of show you my crazy scheme here that I do. This is a Acme juicerator, Supreme juicerator. I'm going to call it my Juicerfuge because I'm using it for the same process that people use these $1,600 centrifuges for. I paid 20 bucks for this thing. As you can see, there's little fine holes inside this basket. So what I did was I took some ducting tape and put it in there. As you can see, it's really filthy because I've already spun this thing for a couple of gallons, and that's all the junk that is taken out of the used automatic transmission fluid, so that's not going into your injectors and into your tank and stuff like that. I had been running it without this. I just literally put it through a bag filter, let it settle for a couple weeks, and what happens is most of the garbage settles to the bottom, the water settles to the bottom, and so naturally that's a place where you can drain it off the bottom. But then up here is where I can drain out the better stuff. But now that I've got this thing, I can actually take some of that other crap out of the oil and know that I'll have less of a problem if I have any kind of problem. But again, I haven't had a problem a couple of years. So what I did today was I'm going to put this down for a sec. Put this top back on here. All right. And then I just have this over this so that it blocks any extra debris or whatever coming from in. And same thing here, I've got this tape sitting over there. So let's start this up. Alright, so you can see it spinning down in there. And then turn this on. And then what happens, it starts, there it goes, starting to pour in there now. Yep, there you go, you see that? And so it's going to start filling up the basket, and the debris, for the most part, goes into the basket, stays in the basket, and then the cleaner oil comes around the edges and it comes down through here. And there you can see it's coming out now, and it's going down through this line to another little filter. And then what I did was I drilled a hole there in that little top so I could put this filter down in there. And essentially, I don't ever put like more than 2.5 gallons in here, so that way I don't have to worry about it overfilling this. 2.5 gallons of the Jetta will last 2 days because I don't, it gets 35 miles a gallon around town. But if I happen to put more in there and it overfills, it'll just go right into the 5-gallon bucket. So anyway, I put this amp meter on here today because what I want to do is I want to see how many amps it takes. So it's taking 4.83 amps to run this centrifuge or Juicerfuge. And so my goal is to get solar so that can run off of solar, and then this glass, all these pieces of glass, help to heat the stuff when the sun is out, so that if I can get this barrel up to, whatever, 180 degrees, the thinner oil allows the stuff to settle out easier, and then basically take it from here and transfer it over into this thing. This is basically like a big funnel that funnels it down into here. That just makes it easier to pour in. And as you can see, I've got glass, covering all this stuff up so I don't get crap in here. But as you can see, there's a sock filter. There's another sock filter. Basically, try to filter as many times as I can, and then pour it in there and have the fuge get as much other crap out. But as you can see, the filters start filling up right now, so it's pouring stuff down into there, pouring the juice, the go-go juice. And so yeah, that's my whole deal, and hoping to have this whole thing just running off the sun soon, so that way in the event that catastrophe happens, there's no power at the pumps, there's no fuel at the pumps, I don't have to worry about it because I've got hundreds of gallons to be used. So while people are walking or on their bicycles, the Jetta will still be getting me around. So yeah, I know it's kind of a crazy deal, but the ultimate goal is to be able to run all this stuff through my my bus, because my bus has the same type of injectors that pretty much don't care what you put through them. And but ultimately, I'm just trying to get this stuff as clean as possible, just so I don't create problems for myself. So anyway, if you have any ideas that you want to share, please let me know, because if you have a way that I can improve on this process, that would be cool. I'd like to work as a community to help each other with ideas like that.